Hello. Welcome to Daily Recap TV. The story starts with our protagonist encountering a monster. In this world, there exist 9 races: Dragonute, Elf, Demon, Dwarf, Ghoul, Centaur, Dark Elf, Beast Men, and Humans. Humans are looked down upon among these races and are often referred to as weaklings or the weakest race. Our protagonist's name is Light, and he is the lowest level among the group. It turns out that our protagonist finds himself in the Dungeon of the Abyss, the most difficult and brutal dungeon in existence. Light feels sorry for how weak and useless he truly is. Beastmen bully Shasha because she was always kind to our protagonist. In response, Shasha expresses her concern for the protagonist's safety, fearing that he might get killed. All of them belong to a group called the Gathering of the Races, and Light's death would tarnish their reputation. The other members of Gathering of Races bully Shasha even more, showcasing the strong bond between them and our weak and useless protagonist. Humans call him the weakest person in the world, but our protagonist party doesn't share that mindset. They treat everyone equally and even teach our 12-year-old protagonist, who is naive about the world. The protagonist is happy to have joined Gathering of Races. After a long walk, they arrive at a well-lit place with only one entrance to a cave. They decide to take a break, and our protagonist joyfully offers to prepare the tea. As he turns back, the Dragonute calls out his name and announces their decision to kick Light out of their team. The protagonist is shocked and kneels, showing remorse for his everyday failures, pleading not to be removed from the party. However, it turns out that they are kicking him out because they no longer need him. At last it turns out that the party members was thankful because they got rid some dead weight and it was measurable on sharing the same space with human. In a world where humans were often perceived as ignorant, one individual stood out with a different perspective. Light couldn't help but harbor a deep resentment towards humanity, convinced of their collective foolishness. He mused to himself, wondering if it was merely an issue with Light's judgment or if all humans truly struggled to understand social cues and situations. The notion bothered him, fueling his animosity further. As fate would have it, Light's apparent resentment was all a facade, a clever ruse to secure his place in a particular group. To his surprise, they wanted him to join their ranks, and it baffled him. "An act, to let me, he exclaimed, bewildered by the revelation. The others explained, because compared to other humans, you offer a better gift to us. This left Light even more puzzled. By gift, you mean the unlimited gacha? He asked, referring to the rare ability some humans gained at the age of 10, a chance at receiving extraordinary gifts, albeit with an incredibly low probability. The group nodded in affirmation, and Light couldn't help but feel a mix of emotions, grateful to be accepted yet still resentful of the human condition that marked him different. The complexities of human dynamics never ceased to amaze him, leaving him pondering what other surprises life had in store. Light receives a card when he presses a button, and the object described in the card appears in the real world. However, when the protagonist received his gift 2 years ago, he could only use useless items like bread and a spoon as weapons. It was a disappointing and seemingly useless gift, leading to him being deemed unnecessary. At first, the higher-ups suspected the protagonist to be a master with a mysterious gift, which is why they accepted him into the Gathering of Races. However, they soon realized that his gift is nothing more than trash, and he is just an ordinary human. Despite this revelation, they have their own motives for wanting to help him. The Gathering of Races decides that the protagonist must not be left alive to prevent information leakage, so they plan to eliminate him. Lies and deception follow, making the protagonist believe he is being kicked out of the group. Everyone acts friendly, making him believe they won't kill him. As the beastmen attack him, he is unfazed, thinking it's all just a prank. However, the situation turns dire, and his own party members turn against him, leaving him pleading for his life with no one coming to help. He is destined to die due to his low levels as a human. In a desperate attempt to survive, he accidentally activates a teleportation trap, which saves him from the impending doom. He ends up in the deepest part of a dungeon, filled with remorse and a desire for revenge against the Gathering of Races. Suddenly, a powerful monster, the Hellhound, appears before him, and he feels paralyzed with no hope for escape. In his final moments, he remembers his useless gift gacha and decides to use it one last time. He clicks the button and a bright light emits from it, summoning a powerful entity that destroys the Hellhound. It turns out that the gacha had a hidden powerful potential. The protagonist is saved by a mysterious girl, who seems to possess incredible powers. She declares herself to be a maid and pledges to serve him in his quest for revenge. If you want a chapter 2, please click the like button and subscribe for chapter 2 to 10. Stay focused, stay cultured. Until next then, bye.